Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about everything in the Lego room. What I mean by that is the city, MOCs, sets to be built, displays, the Brixie wall, where we plan to go in the future, the pillar, and much more. Let's get right to it because there's a lot to cover. The Brixie wall, we have the structure ready for Lego. We've got lots of Lego to build it with and lots of minifigures to fill it with. And it's going to look tremendous in that corner of the Lego room. The Brixie pillar features names of people from the Lego community. If you've been a member on my channel for 3 months, your name will appear on this pillar. I'm going to do that by using a label maker. If you send a brick with your name on it, I will convert it to a label. It's just too hard to extract bricks from the pillar to add your brick. Let's talk about the city. Diagon Alley will be moving in the near future. Once Diagon Alley is moved, this will become skyscrapers. All of the trees will be converted to these planters. This area right here will be filled with mini modulars. The open base plates along the train track right here will also become skyscrapers. The construction site is a temporary placeholder and will become skyscrapers as well. This whole area will become a giant downtown core. I have plans to change the amusement park as well. We are going to be giving it more space. This will be the grand entrance to the amusement park right here, and it does involve moving a couple buildings. We're going to be raising up the Disney Castle so that it sits over top of these trains. The trains will pass under the Disney Castle through tunnels. I'm going to be changing the mixer. We're going to raise it up and make it a permanent fixture here in the amusement park. We still have a lot of work to do in integrating all of the rides and also adding a lot of landscaping here to the amusement park as well. And a go-kart track that's going to go around the roller coaster and go down onto the drop table, which brings us to the beach. We have to add a lot of refined details here, such as a lifeguard chair, volleyball, and much more, including details and of course minifigures. We also have to complete a few of the MOCs present here. The Lego City also has a bunch of different houses here in the residential section. Of course, we'll be adding more refined details to this section in the near future, and we'll also be building a park right here beside the treehouse. The park will feature a nice campground. When you look at the Lego City, you'll notice that there's no people on the streets. That's because that's something I do last, because the people get in the way and take a long time to set up. The train yard's looking okay, but keep in mind we still have to look at all the sets that we're going to build, and one of them is actually going to add to this train yard. In regards to trains, we are going to be building a elevated train line that will go around the entire Lego City as well. In the main core of the city, you saw a bunch of open base plates for MOC buildings. You'll also see a lot of that here in the industrial area. All the rock work found in the Lego City has to be increased in complexity and also improved. And you'll see a lot of that here in the boatyard. In the boatyard, we're going to be building a large warehouse that's going to go right there beside the old fishing store. I am considering moving the old fishing store somehow up here. Maybe I'll have the road turn in, and that'll allow the old fishing store to sit here. I don't know yet. Also here in the boatyard, we have to change up Ninjago City, as it's just sitting here in the water, and I'd like to build some sort of mountain for the temple to sit on there in the corner. So as you can probably tell, there's a lot of stuff for us to do in the Lego City. Not only that, but there's also a lot of sets that we can use to do that. So let's have a look at some of the sealed sets that we have to build right now. Wait a minute, these aren't sealed, but speaking of sealed sets, there's the new modular building coming out on January 1st, and obviously we'll be integrating that into the Lego City as well. We have the green cargo train, and also some undersea stuff. So we have to build an undersea area underneath the water there in the boatyard. We also have this large ocean exploration ship and another ocean exploration base. Speaking of amusement park, it looks like we're going to be able to add lots of refined details, that was loud, using this set right here. The set that so graciously just fell over, we actually have 2 of them, and those are going to be the mini modular buildings that will go across the street from the main modular buildings. We also have 2 of these here, which will be combined into one to make a larger modular building as well. This will be added to our campground. At some point, when I feel like challenging myself, I will build this set right here. Honestly, I'm not too sure about these 2. I might move them to the sell pile. The Flintstones, chessboard, and the Minions. Grand piano, Iron Man art, another Millennium Falcon, the Hogwarts Express, 4 privet drive, brick sketches which will be added to our art wall, some more Harry Potter stuff including the Burrow, and also the Friends Party Boat. We actually have 5 different built pieces of art right now. We've got the Ultimate Darth Vader, Palpatine, Kylo Ren, Darth Maul, and Darth Vader again. I officially have a plan for the yard. I was scared to put holes in my new walls. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to start right here. We're going to put 2 small ones, the large Vader, and then 2 small ones. And then we'll continue to hang more art as they come out along the wall here. So that way, when we stand back, we'll see nice Lego art all the way along here, along with the wall right over there. I also have this wall right here. I plan on doing something different with it. I think I'm gonna hang the large whiteboard right there so I can keep track of all the stuff that we have to do, because the list, as you can probably tell, is outrageously long. And that's also where I can write down all my brainstorming ideas and things that we have to accomplish. It would definitely make more sense to hang it right here. However, this area is quite tight. With a large whiteboard there, I could probably bump into it, maybe knock it off the wall, or smudge the ink onto my nice graphic tees. What I do want to hang right here though is actually achievements. If I ever get a silver play button, or also my 50,000 subscriber letter. We also have to talk about custom structures, or MOCs. This is the SIG Tower. I plan on increasing the size of this SIG Tower, and it'll host different LEGO fans from around the world. Maybe a few more floors yet. Seems like we have lots of space to go to the ceiling. I also need to continue working on our LEGO factory, a warehouse and other structures in this vicinity of the LEGO city. Of course, all the landscaping and detail work all throughout. The go-kart track, all the detail and landscaping in the amusement park. That is going to be a big job, but I cannot wait to continue progressing on that. I'd also like to make some more food stands. You can see some over there, and different things, including an entrance, a grand entrance to the amusement park. The green space will be filled with all sorts of different MOCs as well, in conjunction with those mini modulars that we saw underneath the table there. Things including a bakery, a Tim Hortons, a larger Lego store, a costume store, a toy store, and much, much, much more. As Lego sets continue to come out, obviously space might become an issue. But you can see that there's a lot of space on the top of both of our pack shelves and also our billy shelves all throughout the Lego room here. So we're going to be able to fill all these spaces on the shelves. Also, there's some space down on the bottom as well. Obviously, if you keep buying sets, you're going to run out of space eventually. It doesn't matter how much space you have. Eventually, the room will become jam-packed and you're going to sell some stuff. So what I want to do in the near future, and as a lot of you might know, I've actually been preparing for this for a while, is start a Bricklink store. And that's going to sell all of these sealed sets under here, in which were all purchased for a really good price from Amazon Prime Days, or Black Friday, or Toys R Us sales, or double points, and things like that there. So eventually, once I run out of room, I want to start a Bricklink store, and I want to start to sell some of my Lego sets. Lots of them will come with their original boxes, and of course instruction manuals, and all the parts and pieces will be included, and I'll bag them all out and start to sell them. I've actually already done that with a number of sets. Some of them are in this line, and some of them were a little bit more prestigious, but it's just something that you have to do as a Lego collector sometimes. You just have to say goodbye to some so that you can use the funds from those to buy other sets, and also use the space created from those sales for new sets. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. And that's the one thing that I really love about Lego, is the fact that it holds value and actually increases in value. So you can collect something, or you can buy something, you can build it, you can have fun with it, you can display it, and if you have all the parts and pieces and instruction manuals and maybe the box, then you're able to sell it for the same price or a little bit more to fund a future Lego investment or Lego building toy, which is amazing. So I'm sure I forgot a whole bunch of stuff, and that really only covers the Lego room itself. Those are changes and improvements that I want to make to the Lego room. And obviously those things are going to take a very, very, very long time. Building MOCs or doing refined details or building all of those sets take a long time. But there's nothing wrong with it. That just means that we have lots to do, which is really exciting. And that doesn't really cover all the logistics of the Lego YouTube channel. There's a lot of things here on the channel that I want to do too. And I want to improve the experience for you. I want to increase the size of the community and just get more people involved in the community as well, because I have such a good time building with fantastic people from around the world every single day. So this is all the things that we have to accomplish here in the Lego room, and hopefully we'll be able to accomplish the vast majority of that as we end 2020 and enter into 2021. And there's a lot more to it than just the stuff that you saw there, but We're just going to stick with things that I want to accomplish here in the Lego room today. Let me know what you think by commenting. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff coming up in the very near future. Thanks for watching. Have yourself a wonderful day.